segment, which is called Womanhood. And we just want to do like a Q&A and see how we feel about this topic. And we're just going all through.
Yep.
So, any questions, about, adulthood or, about,
I think my first question has to be, does marriage really change you?
I think honestly, I like to think not in a general way.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think as marriage is something special for every couple.
Mm-hmm.
Because many people might think differently or may just think that marriage is not even necessary. But I feel that that should come from your heart and how you feel with this special person. Personally, I feel that just being with someone that is um, with one of a kind it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And just knowing that you can have that your best friend is gonna be with you for a long time.
Yeah, for like the rest of your life.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But as I said, other people may think different other stuff, or they might think you have to get married at a certain age, or you have to marry people that look like this, or you don't even have to get married. So I think that's very personal to you and to the person that you're getting married to, and whatever works for you, both of you, and whatever makes both of you happy. I think that's it.
Right. Sounds good.
Yeah. do you have any what are your thoughts about like this topic, because I think this is a little early for you.
Yeah.
But I know that we all have our own like mindsets.
Fantasy.
Because of course,
Yeah.
honestly, when I was younger, I used to think that I was gonna get married at 25. That I was gonna get married with Ricky Martin. That I was gonna have like 5 kids and things like that, but no, none of that happened. So it's one thing is what you have in your mind before, and other thing is what really actually happened.
Right.
Do you have like any thoughts?
I mean, yeah, like I think like every girl, they kind of picture what their dream life is, and like for me, I've always talked about like getting married at probably like 27.
I know.
And then like probably do like our own thing for a little bit, and then have kids at like 29, because like the time frame of like 30 and 35, that's like very crucial when you should not have a kid. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know if I want a kid like late in my like 30s. I think I want to do it in like late 20s. But yeah, other than that, I'm cool with marriage. Like I'm ready to like see who like the love of my life is, and to like spend my life with them. And with like, I always want a dog, because like growing up, I think I did have a dog, but my brother and my mom are allergic, so we had to give that dog away. And so I'm like, I can't wait till I move out and get my own dog.
Yeah. That's are my thoughts right now.
Right.
Like I can't wait to get a dog.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for a bigger space, but the dog is coming. No
Yeah.
matter when. I know. So yeah, I'll tell you how it feels once I get it. Okay. I think. Do you have any other?
I'm trying to think. I kind of want to say, like, if you remember, what was kind of like your first thought when you got your period?
I of course remember this. It was a Wednesday.
Oh, wow. You remember the day too.
Yeah. It was a Wednesday, so it was right in the middle of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And my stomach started to hurt.
Oh.
In a very unusual way.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it wasn't like food poisoning or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I went to the bathroom as I usually do. And what I encountered was something terrifying. I was like, what is this? And it was very uncomfortable because I have so much pain.
Oh, yeah.
Not like extreme pain, but just, I couldn't take as much pain as I can do now. So I was like, what is this? First thing that I did, of course, selling my mom about that, and she was like, I think we need to go to the drugstore and go a trip there. I was like, why? And she was like, I'll tell you in the car, and they were preparing me for this, and I have friends that already had hit puberty, so it was easy. It was usually with the friends, it's just easier to get the information straight about what you're about to get. And honestly, I never fully understood until later, what is this means to you.
Yeah.
For you to be, a woman, and, that this allows you to have, like, children and all of that. So, of course, the first thought wasn't really pleasant. I was like, why do I need this? Why me? Why not my dad? So it took a while. Well, you just get used to it and just, like, understand what it means.
When did you, like, at what
I
age?
think 13.
Oh, wow. So that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So that's, like, perfect age.
Yeah. How about you?
I got it when I was 10. Yeah.
So you've been dealing with
Yeah,
that
I
for
was
a
a
while.
super early bloomer. And it was really frustrating because I remember, too, I don't remember the exact day, but I remember my first time I got it, I went to go pee, and I saw, like,
Something,
blood. And but it's weird because, like, I didn't have any of, like, that stomach ache or anything. Like, I just remember, I saw that it was blood.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, am I dying?
I know. That's I'm like, what is wrong with me?
And so I called my mom, and she was downstairs, and I was yelling, and I was like, Mom, I'm bleeding, I don't know what's wrong with me. And she, like, kind of thought, like, no, like, she's too early, like,
Yeah. You
yeah, she can't be, like, having her period now. And so she was like, okay, tell me, like, what goes on tomorrow. Tomorrow I do the same thing, and I see blood again, and I'm like,
it's not going away.
yeah, it's not going away. I don't know what's happening. And she was like, yeah, you started your period. And I was like, I don't know what that means.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you were young.
Yeah, I was super young. And then
I think that's very uncomfortable because you have to deal with that while your friends are not.
Right.
So everyone is like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And
Like,
I think it's very uncomfortable, for example, when you go to a school and you have to sit and you have to make sure that nothing...
Yep, nothing leaks or anything.
I know.
Yeah, I did have, like, a horrific story of the first few times I had my period. I, like, leaked so badly in school. And I was still in elementary school, too, so, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, nobody knows what this is. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, you made it through.
Yeah, I made it through. Yeah, I know, and it's so funny because I was an early bloomer, so my older sister, she didn't get it. Like, the time I had it, she didn't have it yet, and so...
So how old was her when you got it? Like...
When she got it, I think your age. 13, yeah 13, 14. Yeah, and so she was sitting over here chilling, laughing at me like, you're dying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And at the time, because I did hit a growth spurt before she did, so at that time I was taller than her too. And so, yeah, and it was just weird because when she hit it, of course she got taller than me. Yeah. And then, like, everybody's just like, that's so weird.
Yeah, and there's so many, changes in your body besides having your period.
Yeah.
It's just, like, overwhelming.
Right. And I'm like a kid, I'm like,
I know,
I'm like...
one at a time, I know. I was like, why me?
Right.
So, yeah, for all you guys out there, you guys are lucky because you don't have to deal with any of this, so... we do all the hard work.
Right. Appreciate your woman.
Yeah. Go hug your mom. And call your sister. And write a letter to your girlfriend. Or something. Okay, so now we just want to talk a little more about the expectations that society has for women. I think, we... First of all, there's a lot of, like, there's not a lot of equality with women and men as the way the society sees them. I feel that for men, it doesn't matter as much as for women. Like, we're just like, we have to, as you said before, we have to look certain way, we have to behave certain way. We shouldn't be so ambitious because we have to take it for the family and things like that. So I feel that nowadays it's easier to just
kind of like do what you want.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that that's the most important thing, just like to really pursue your dreams and, you know, do whatever you want to do. And if you don't want to be a stay-home mom, that shouldn't matter. You know, whatever works for your family in your case, that should be good.
Right. And I also think kind of we've really embraced, I think, especially in the society, like different body types recently. And I think that's kind of really appreciated from everyone, either men, women, you know, because like that we're all human, you know, we don't necessarily have to look a certain way, we don't necessarily have to act a certain way to be accepted, you know. I think we just have to be ourselves and that should be enough.
Yeah. And I feel that it starts on how you feel too. Like, if you feel like good with yourself and you want to just like portray that energy into the outside, and you know, everyone else should just accept who you are.
Right.
And I know, you know, there are other like expectations after in life when you're supposed to have kids at a certain age, and you have to get married at certain age too, and make certain amount of money. So, you know, I feel there is that for everyone, and you should just do whatever you want.
Right. I agree.
So I think that's the end of our girls episode. I want to thank Christy for being here with me.
Well, I want to thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, this is very exciting because we only had two special guests. So one is Brian and Christy. So we are so thankful for having them, and we hope you like this. And just let us know if there's any way that we can do this better, or if you like it, if you didn't like it, just let us know as well. We hope that you have a great day or a great afternoon. We shall see you next time.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.